Chairman Hill, Ranking Member Waters, and members of the committee, thank you for the opportunity to appear before you. It is an honor to discuss the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency's work implementing the President's economic agenda by ensuring that America's federal banking system is safe and sound and remains the world's most trusted, dynamic, and resilient. Over 160 years ago, President Lincoln had a vision for a federal banking system to serve this country and its economic ideals, and he empowered the OCC to oversee that system. Today, the OCC supervises more than 1,000 institutions that hold $6.7 trillion in assets, or roughly 2/3 of all U.S. commercial banking assets. And the GENIUS Act now extends our remit to certain payment stablecoin issuers. In the years since the 2008 financial crisis, Washington too often sought to eliminate rather than manage risks, resulting in a less relevant and diverse banking system. Unelected bureaucrats discouraged prudent risk-taking, stifled innovation, and drove credit out of reach for small businesses and communities. Far from ending too big to fail, the Dodd-Frank Act created the moat that supercharged the growth of the very largest banks and introduced too small to succeed. I intend to restore balance, reset our risk tolerance, focus supervision on material financial risks, and free banks to lend, invest, innovate, and grow responsibly. Community banks in particular will benefit from a better tailored, proportional framework that meets their specific needs. We are ending the weaponization of finance. No American should be denied access to banking products and services because of political or religious beliefs or lawful business activity. We are currently implementing the President's executive order on guaranteeing fair banking for all Americans by reviewing the activities of the largest national banks and investigating complaints of alleged debanking. We have already proposed a rule to eliminate reputation risk from supervision, and we are intent on ensuring banks provide access to products and services based on objective, risk-based criteria, not politics or ideology. The OCC's support functions have degraded over the last 4 years, posing a risk to our ability to execute our statutory mission. Outward signs of this decline include the hiring of a fraudulent chief financial technology officer in 2022 and an email data breach that took nearly 2 years to identify and halt. Upon arriving at the agency in mid-July, it became clear that these two issues were symptomatic of others, and fixing agency operations became a top priority for me. To that end, we are working to ensure accountability for these failures and to recruit qualified and competent individuals. Supervision must be clear, credible, and consequential. We are cutting away procedural clutter and returning to risk-based supervision rooted in law with an emphasis on examiner judgment, not arbitrary checklists. Examiners will focus on issues that materially affect banks' safety and soundness. We are also codifying reforms to the matters requiring attention process, clarifying enforcement standards, and ensuring supervisory tools are used proportionately and predictably. The OCC is working with our interagency partners to repropose the Basel III capital rulemaking and improve capital standards. We are evaluating opportunities to improve the Community Reinvestment Act framework, including developing a simplified strategic plan to ease compliance for community banks. We're also advancing BSA AML modernization and targeted burden relief for community institutions. These actions will make our regulatory architecture simpler, stronger, and more accountable. Innovation has driven American finance from the telegraph to the blockchain. The GENIUS Act represents Congress's effort to integrate payment stablecoins safely into our regulated banking and financial system. The OCC is drafting rules that balance innovation with prudence. Beyond payment stablecoins, we continue to clarify new ways for banks to conduct the very old business of banking and adopt new technologies like AI to ensure these opportunities are available to all OCC-supervised banks rather than a privileged few. We are modernizing OCC operations through technology, data, and AI, delivering more efficient supervision and lower assessment fees to create cost savings that flow back to banks, their customers, communities, and businesses. The federal banking system must remain dynamic, competitive, and fair. By providing a path for banks to embrace new technologies in a safe and sound manner, ending politicized debanking, and modernizing supervision, we are ensuring the long-term relevance of the federal banking system. We are restoring the OCC's historic balancing of prudence and progress. This is what Lincoln envisioned, a federal banking system that serves every American, supports a thriving economy, and stands ready to meet modern challenges. Thank you.